Love is beautiful, heart so special, and I know what I feel inside.
And in 19th of February 2023, at the midday, the man of God Favor was on the mountain seeking the face of God, and he received a message from our Lord Jesus Christ concerning the nation America. And he says this wind means revival. Let us hear what he said.
Prophecy is not saying where. It will rain when there is no sign of raining. It will die when there is no sign of death. Revival is coming to the nation America. A strong revival. But this is the sign in few months, just the nearest future here. We call it the nearest future. Because as I'm speaking now, I begin to see in the realm of the spirit. The future is too close to me. I saw and I heard in an open vision while in the mountain. I was in my knees upon the instruction of the Lord to be with him for 3 days journey in the heavens. This is a parable. And I saw with an open vision a strong wind came upon the nation America. So I saw this wind in the cloud, thick as like a tornado. Remember the message I gave to you last year? A strong wind that thick like tornado. Very strong winds. And it's
a tornado has killed at least 23 people in the US state of Mississippi, which is located here in the south of the country. The authorities said the twister left a trail of damage for more than 150 kilometres. One of the worst affected towns is Rolling Fork, where trees and power lines have been torn down. At one point, debris was pulled more than 6,000 metres into the sky. And
strong winds. And it moved in the nation, sweep people, things a lot. So this wind destroy, it came with a full force from the sky, like we know when tornado is forming like this, like when tornado is forming like this, in the cloud, and take everything, sweep everything, like as if he selected, when the wind flow in the ground, pick up things from people in the form of a circle like this. In the form of a circle, it gathered this dirty in the realm of the spirit, and it suspended them in a particular place. This is like close to it. I saw a house that is white, built like this. So this wind will destroy a lot of things, but this is a revival from heaven. So this is a sign, and it's very clear. So the people will be saying, America will be saying, natural disaster, natural whatever. It's nothing to do with the natural disaster. This is approved from heaven. So it's a revival that people need to depend on God. It's a sign. that people need to depend on God. For my people in America have cried for a long time. I am coming like a wind, and I will suspend in that nation.
Let's just take a look at some of the latest pictures we've received of the destruction in Rolling Fork, and you can see there cars on top of buildings that have been completely flattened. That town of Rolling Fork is complete and utter devastation there. Well, earlier I spoke to our correspondent Francis Reid.
23 people at least have lost their lives, so a large number. A trail of destruction, as you said, of 150 kilometres. And some were saying, just to think about this, the debris was flown 6,000 metres into the air, but possibly up to 9,000 metres. That's almost 30,000 feet. So tremendously frightening, whatever the official measurements eventually turn out to be. I mean, at the moment, as you'll see from the pictures, a total scene of destruction. Trees uprooted, houses destroyed, towns destroyed, and now tens of thousands of people without power. We've heard about hail the size of golf balls as well. The worries are when you have natural disasters like this, you get people trapped in situ in those houses, under rubble, under structures that have fallen down.
Just while you're talking as well, we can see trees that have fallen on houses. So people probably still in houses.
Exactly. And, you know, it's very difficult in these kind of natural disasters to get help to where it needs to be in the time frame that it needs to be. And I think that's the key thing. So all efforts now will be on trying to save as many lives as possible.
And of course, these pictures we're seeing at the moment, it's all at night time. So people would have been woken up by this or be waking up to this devastation.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just absolutely terrifying. You know, by morning, local residents said some towns, like there was a place called Rolling Fork, were gone. You know, completely gone. And they've warned people to stay far away from damaged power lines, not enter those damaged buildings. If they're on the outside of them, don't then go into them or walk through the floodwaters. But some eyewitnesses, well, they described it as being eerily quiet just before the tornado struck. That's not unusual. That's something we hear quite a lot. But they said despite the sky being dark, because this came in through the night, they could actually see it coming. Of course, many people have been taken to hospital. Others who are trapped have been told to wait for first responders if they can. But for many, by the time they heard the warning, it was only really time to get shelter within their house. And yes, in the US, some of the houses do have.
Dear viewers, God's word indeed is yes and amen. Keep subscribing to God's Voice TV for the salvation of your soul.